everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're finding me for the very first time, please click that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. So Spider-Man No Way Home is coming to theaters this December. And of course, rumors have been swirling all over the internet about what's going to be happening in that film, who's going to be showing up in that film, and how that movie is going to go. And while we don't know a whole lot of details about the movie just yet, we might have a little bit of insight as to maybe where the cast of that movie is going to be going in the future. So let's go over here and check out the article from Screen Rant here. Zendaya does not know her Marvel future after Spider-Man No Way Home. Zendaya doesn't know what might be next for her in the MCU following this year's Spider-Man No Way Home. Later this year, Emmy winner Zendaya will put in her third performance as Michelle MJ Jones. I hate that they still call her MJ, as a matter of fact. I'm a big Mary Jane fan as MJ. She is MJ in the Spider-Man world, but I digress. The latest installment in the MCU Spidey franchise, with plot details still being kept under wraps, it isn't yet clear as to what Michelle's role in the film will be. However, the previous movie, 2019's Spider-Man Far From Home, cemented her and Peter Parker, played by Tom Holland, as a couple, just as Peter's identity was revealed to the world. In other words, their newfound relationship will likely have some speed bumps, and of course it was revealed recently that they were actually dating each other in real life, so, you know, life imitating art, so to speak, I suppose. Right now, much of the buzz surrounding Spider-Man No Way Home is about its trailer and when it will be released. With the Marvel Sony movie currently scheduled to debut in December, fans are getting increasingly impatient to see their first bit of footage. At the same time, recent toy postings have revealed new details about Spider-Man's newest suit and Doctor Strange's role. I did a video about those toys reveals, so definitely go check that out on the channel as well. With so many people intently focused on Spider-Man No Way Home itself, not as much attention has been placed on what will come after. For the time being, that remains a giant question mark for even the stars themselves. While speaking to E about her newest film, Space Jam: A New Legacy. I didn't really realize she was in that movie, to be honest. Zendaya mentioned being unsure about what the future holds for her within the Marvel universe. The actress was asked how it felt to return for Spider-Man 3, and she said this, quote, "It was so much fun. It was just kind of bittersweet. We don't know if we're going to do another one. Like, is it just going to be 3 and done? Like, kind of normally you do 3 movies and that's pretty much it. So I think we just were all absorbing and taking the time to just enjoy the moment, being with each other, and being so grateful for that experience." Holland's contract is up with Spider-Man No Way Home, though he stated time and time again he would be happy to return for more. As Zendaya pointed out, it's typically been standard Marvel practice for solo franchises to receive just 3 movies. However, next year's Thor: Love and Thunder will break that mold, so there could still be room for a 4th Spider-Man movie. At this point, having a Holland Spidey movie without Zendaya would be unthinkable. I don't know about that. I could almost, if something happens where she's not in it, I can almost live with it. So hopefully she would be brought back for that, though. It could just be that Marvel is being cautious with their future projects and taking their time with developing them, hence why the stars are being left in the dark. Should Spider-Man No Way Home be the last Marvel outing for Zendaya, though, it sounds like it'll be quite the movie to go out on. Despite Marvel's best efforts to keep things under wraps, all signs so far point to a multiverse-spanning adventure involving past Spider-Man actors like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Alfred Molina. Right now, nothing has been confirmed, though. Molina already spilled the beans a bit about what's in store for him. If this has to be the end, it's likely to be an epic one. So I obviously don't think this is going to be the end for Tom Holland as Spider-Man. However, Jacob Batalon and Zendaya, his 2 friends, obviously in Zendaya's case, the Mary Jane or the MJ, Michelle Jones of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they could be done after this. And since this is not MJ, this is Michelle Jones, you could conceivably, if the movie called for it, have her character die. We've seen obviously other characters in other Spider-Man films where Peter's girlfriend has died. So this could be another one of those scenarios, and maybe she's just not letting us know that. Obviously, if that's a big plot point in the film, she's not going to let anybody know. Ned Leeds, played by Jacob Batalon, could be another, casualty of this as well. But especially since this movie is going to be dealing with the multiverse a little bit, and Kevin Feige has himself stated in the past that Spider-Man is one of the more unique characters that he has the ability to jump between universes. Sony could conceivably want Tom Holland to come be in their Venomverse and, obviously pull him away from the MCU. And if the MCU, wants him to be like an Avengers movie, maybe he could cross back into universes like that. They did a whole animated movie about the Spider-Verse. So, I mean, it's definitely possible for this character to actually have that in the MCU timeline here. So it would make a lot of sense, especially since the two companies, Sony and Disney, are sharing the Spider-Man character right now. But MJ, Michelle Jones, and Ned Leeds, I believe, is kind of more of a Marvel Cinematic Universe character. So I don't know if they'll be able to jump over into the Venomverse or the Sonyverse or not. But, if not, I think that's okay. I think Tom Holland is well established enough as the current Spider-Man that he would be okay on his own if that were the case. However, I did another video talking about how the possibility that Kevin Feige said that Venom could actually cross over into the MCU at some point. So go check that video out here on the channel as well. So never say never. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what happens here. But Spider-Man, obviously, I think is going to continue. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will probably be coming back for this film, while not confirmed yet. It's kind of the worst kept secret in Hollywood right now that they're going to be in the new Spider-Man No Way Home movie. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that dynamic plays in here, and maybe we could get sequels to those Spider-Man still. Who's to say you can't do that in an alternate timeline or something? I mean, it seems like the possibilities are endless when it comes to comic book movies right now, when it comes to the multiverse, theory, the multiverse, lay out the plan, whatever you want to call it. If you continue to use that as a plot device, you could conceivably make crazy, content with different, fun stories that could involve different timelines and universes. And I know I've been preaching about that a lot on my channel, but it's so true. And it absolutely has a world of possibilities that is going to be opened up here. The door is wide open for those sort of things to be happening, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But the real question here is, guys, what do you guys think? Is this going to be the last Spider-Man movie in No Way Home to feature the current cast of characters, or are we going to be getting a reboot again of the Spider-Man lore, or is Tom Holland going to continue on as the web slinger here? Please comment down below, let me know, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content right here on this channel. And until my next video, guys, take care.